Disney is looking for a corporate lawyer to help advise on emerging technologies and NFTs. So according to this new job post that's on Disney's website, the lawyer they're looking for is going to work on full product life cycles, give legal advice, and support global NFT products. Part of their job will be to ensure that they comply with laws in the US and internationally. Now, that sounds challenging to me. Zach, what do you think of this new job over at Disney?
Jen, let's make this segment a job interview for you taking this role. Ooh. All right, so here we go. I'm the interviewer.
Well, I'm not a lawyer, so
you're the closest thing we got. Okay? You're the closest thing we got on the show. So this is the interview.
Here we go.
Hello, Miss Sanasi. Fantastic. How would you advise Disney to approach the burgeoning NFT and metaverse space?
Well, I think Disney's already done a good job through their accelerator program by bringing Polygon and FlickPlay into that program. I know that Disney is really interested in augmented reality at their parks and incorporating NFTs into the park experience. And by bringing crypto startup FlickPlay into the accelerator, I think they've already taken the best first step because FlickPlay has already built that technology.
You got the job. The job.
Thank you.
We'll get to the massive IP library. We'll get to ownership of these things at some later date. But you got the job, Jen. Congrats. Will, I saw your hand up. I'm sorry to derail it toward that. But you can.
That was beautiful.
You can take it away.
Honestly, we should keep the segment rolling. Again, my take on this is actually like a little bearish. This is classic corporations wandering into Web3 world where the first thing they hire is a lawyer and not a dev, right? They're trying to figure out what the hell to do with all this IP that they have. They got Mickey Mouse out there. They're trying to keep him rent-seeking, all that stuff. And they're like, oh, we don't need a dev yet. Let's just throw money at it and hire a bunch of lawyers and see who we can crush with our big steamroller. That is beautiful. Keep winning, Disney. Throw it up to you, Wendy.
Okay, so Will, I'm going to actually fight with you right now. I think that this was a smart first step, and the reason why it's a smart first step is you need attorneys to be, because attorneys are like kind of the real experts in the space because they kind of know how to navigate the legal environment, even though we don't have like real guidelines, but we're getting there, but we're not, but there's all these things. So I think that it's important that they did hire an attorney first to be like, you can do this, you can't do that. This is a gray area thing, and then maybe bring on the devs. They're going to need, or maybe they need to hire this attorney to create job postings that are legal, ethical, and that will fit the current job openings for a developer.
Okay, but
yeah,
Wendy,
I think
is the attorney really going to be able to tell them anything useful about NFTs in the US and internationally when it comes to what's happening? And I don't think so. I think they can.
You're the attorney now.
I think so because I have like one of my really good friends, Jeff, he's a corporate attorney and he's super involved in the NFT space. I believe he's been on the show before too, but I think that he would be like a great fit for this job because it's right up his alley. He loves IP rights. He loves talking about NFTs. He loves talking about crypto, and this is what he does for work. So I think that it's a good thing that they've, got an attorney, because at the end of the day, the way the court system, in my opinion, from what I've observed, the way that they look at stuff is if you're doing your due diligence and you're doing the best that you can given the current regulatory framework or condition that we're in, it at least looks better in court just in case something does happen. Like, hey, we hired an attorney. We did the best that we could. We're sorry we screwed up. We'll just give you $1 million instead of going to court or paying you $10 million.
Yeah, Wendy, I think you are actually right, but I was just kind of pointing to the fact that NFT regulations kind of all over the place. I want to talk about a patent just to explain to people where I went on that tangent. So Disney filed a patent that involved visitors in the park using mobile phones to generate and project personalized effects on physical spaces. And when this was reported, I think it was sometime earlier this year or last year, they said there were no current plans to use that patent. But it's really interesting. One of the crypto companies that are in their accelerator program does exactly that. And Wendy, the company I was talking about in the fake interview we did a pilot in California at Santa Monica Pier, and people were, winning NFTs, kind of projecting them into the real world like Pokemon Go. And I can just totally see that working in a Disney theme park. But Zach, I saw your hand go up.
Was the next question on my job interview was, what Disney NFT would you ape into, Miss Sanasi?
Ooh, what Disney NFT would I ape into? That's a good question. I was going to say Toy Story, to be honest, but then I was like, do I need to think about this further? I think like an original Toy Story NFT would be so sick, like a Woody NFT. Like, yeah,